Welcome to the Champ Show. I'm your host, Isaiah Davis. I'm here with Kyler Creasy, quarterback at Oakland High School, calling in from Pensacola, Florida. How are we doing today, Kyler?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. We have a lot of research we've done on you, and if anything's wrong, just tell us because we're not the best. But just tell us if anything is wrong. You are a junior quarterback at Oakland High School.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, are you gonna be a senior next year?
I am.
Gotcha. So we're about to graduate next year, and that's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm pretty sure I can confirm that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Last year you had 554 passing yards for 3 touchdowns, and then 2022 you had 117 passing yards for 3 touchdowns, and then your freshman year you had 33 passing yards. I think you only played in like 3 games on that one.
Yeah, I think so.
And you're also the son of Coach Kevin Creasy at Oakland High School.
Yeah, big last name.
Gotcha. Alrighty, well we got some questions for you, as always for a podcast. What schools have shown interest in you, like that have reached out?
A lot of schools like text me, not necessarily like big schools, but I've got a lot of schools text me, and it's mostly like smart schools. I got a lot of Ivy League schools that talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cornell talks to me a lot. I've talked to Yale a little bit. EKU texts me a little bit. They're not Ivy, but they're someone different.
Yeah.
So a lot of smart schools like that, like smaller smart schools, they really have shown a lot of interest in me, and then hopefully we can have a good season this year to have more Group of 5, maybe lower D1 FCS schools showing me some love.
Gotcha. Have you always been a quarterback?
No, I haven't actually. I grew up as a quarterback, and then when I moved to Oakland, I started playing receiver. And I actually personally think I should have never switched, but I did in middle school. Start playing quarterback again, and then it's been like that. That's how it's gonna be forever now.
Yeah. Wait, when did you move to Oakland?
I moved. My dad's first year was 2015. So
okay,
9 years ago, I guess. I think around 9 years ago. I was young.
Yeah, long time ago. So where was your dad coaching before that?
The school that I always played at before we moved to Oakland was Charleston County. Really small football program, but they're up there in the rankings for like most state championships won. They're a 2A school, but they win a lot, or they used to win a lot. I don't know how they. When we were there, we were winning.
So I'm guessing that's what propelled your dad getting an offer from Oakland to go coach over there.
I remember him. I really don't know about the whole thing. I just remember him telling me that, he was like he took a risk by trying to apply for the job. He didn't really think he was going to get hired, but it didn't work. So
yeah, and we've won
the rest is history.
Multiple state championships and produced absolute beasts on the field. Artie, when did you start playing football?
4 or 5. It's one of those. My parents say 5. I think it's like 4. But I've grown up around football forever, so I think like when I first put the pads on, I was probably about 5. So I've been playing for about 12 years right now.
So you got a lot of experience.
a lot of time on the field.
Yeah. Why number 6? I know you've changed your number a bunch of times, and if I'm correct, I know I played at Oakland for 1 year in 6th grade. Okay.
Yeah.
I had the number after you. After like you changed it like the year after that to like 10, I think. Did you have 22?
Yeah, I was 22 in 6th grade. I was kind of given that number. I didn't even get to pick it. I kind of looked like a Walmart version of Doug Flutie. I did not look very
good. Were you the one that tore the jersey up, or was it like that before? Look, it might have been. I was the practice jersey. It was the practice jersey.
It was me, because I remember I was playing scout team and somebody ripped the jersey. I don't remember who ripped it, but yeah, that was 100%
me. I remember, if I'm not wrong, I picked the number because of Derrick Henry, okay? And like probably like one of the first days that we had like practice with like the varsity team in like the summer, you came up to me and said like, you better not like disrespect that number or something. Scared the living crap. I'm not even kidding. I was like, oh shoot. I'm done. I'm done.
No, that's well. Back then, I don't know if that was just jokes, but now, like, that's just jokes. Literally just jokes.
Oh my gosh. Well, why'd you switch to number 6?
That was a decision made by more of my mom's side of the family, not really my decision. Or they influenced it. I'd rather say that, but
I was about to say, wow, forced.
yeah. No. But all my uncles, they wore 6 when they played. It's kind of like a family number, so they were like really pushing for me to wear it. But I still don't know if I'm gonna wear it again. I think I might switch, but I don't know. I don't know which one yet, so we'll just have to see.
Do we have top runners for the numbers at all? What numbers we're possibly switching to?
I mean, I grew up. I started wearing 2. Like that's the number I wore when I grew up. I love number 2, but I don't know if I want to take that from somebody else already having a good number, you know. So I don't know. I like 2. I like 15. I wore 15 sophomore year. I like 15. And I mean, 6 is. I like 6 too. It's straight. So we'll just have to see. We'll just see what jersey I wear. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. I'd rather play better and not worry about my numbers.
Yeah, that's at the end of the day, numbers are just numbers. All right, what does it feel like when your dad is winning and you're winning with him? So like you guys are winning together. Now that you guys are on this, I guess, same team.
Yeah, it feels a whole lot better winning than losing. And you know, we lost more this year than we've lost since he got there. So low key that taught me a lot this year. But you know, when we're winning, it's the best thing ever. You know, father son, like winning, making your dad proud. That's what you want. So it's definitely a good experience.
Yeah, I was reading before whenever we were researching. I was reading something. I didn't click on it, but at least I saw like the few words before it comes up or whatever.
Yeah.
Click on, and it was like, Kyler Creasy goes from ball boy to starting quarterback for his own dad.
Literally, yeah, that's what it was.
I remember going to the like Oakland games like on like Friday nights after practice, and then you'd be a ball boy. Yeah, I was like, there goes Kyler. All right,
those were the days. I can't even lie. I loved being a ball boy. Nobody else my age really wanted to do it with me. Not a lot of people did, but I low-key loved it. It was so fun.
I would have taken that job in a heartbeat. I would, yes, any way to get me on the field.
Hey, you could probably still do that now, low key. Like I don't know if you would want to do that now.
Reach out to Coach Creasy, and I got you. You need a ball boy. I got you. I got you. We need to like have the champ doing interviews too after games.
After games, absolutely. We could get that done for sure.
Bro, hey, I'm serious. Reach out to Coach Kevin Creasy, dude. We gonna have to get it.
I'm going up to the room whenever I'm done with this, and I'll talk to him.
You heard it here first, folks. The champ will be doing sideline reporting in the middle of the games and after the games. Alrighty, speaking of your dad coaching, could you see yourself coaching at all in the future?
Honestly, I hope not. I really don't want to, but it is something I could always fall back on.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to him about it, but he doesn't really encourage me to coach. He kind of tells me not to do it anyways, and I kind of already have an idea for what I want to do, and I don't think coaching is what I want to do. Maybe like volunteer coach, maybe do something like when I have kids, maybe. But like when I grow up and by myself, I got a different thing I want to do. I don't really want to coach.
Gotcha. Do you have an idea of what you're gonna do if football doesn't work out? I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm just like playing football for as long as I can. I'm just trying to make the most out of what I have left. But
yeah,
outside of that, I'm gonna try and help my granddad with his business, and then maybe start my own or continue his. You never know. But his field of work, land surveying, is what I'll probably be pursuing out of college and stuff.
Gotcha. Artie, what are some of your favorite teammates you've had? And this can be middle school, high school, whatever. What are some of your favorite teammates?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, obviously the guy I'm with right now, Marcus Bullard. I mean, that's my guy. But I feel like we're that's my dog. We're friends. But there's a lot. I mean, the 2023 class, they had a lot of great people. They also everybody in that class was great. Like Cade, Mason, all of them. Bryson, they were all my guys. And then 22 AP was my guy. Me and AP were pretty close. And Jordan, Zay, really I've been close to a lot of people. Anybody that a lot of people that played, but also people that didn't play. There's not really anybody that I disliked on our team. So throughout history, I've kind of liked everybody. Everybody's kind of been like family to me.
Yeah, Oakland's definitely family. If you get around it and figure out what it truly means.
Sure.
A lot of people be hating on Oakland.
Yeah,
There's definitely a lot of
they hate us. They do, but
they hate us because they hate us.
That's facts. That comes with it.
Already, how much of a difference do you think middle school and high school is at the quarterback position?
You gotta know the game a whole lot more for sure. I mean, obviously everybody's ability is better, but you kind of know what you're signing up for when you're playing high school. Everybody's gonna be bigger, faster, stronger in high school, but I think really what sets you apart, aside from your physical ability, is your mental, and that's especially me being undersized. That's something I gotta really pay attention to is the mental part of the game, not getting in my own head and then knowing what to do when I have the ball in my hands, knowing what reads to make, stuff like that. So I think that's definitely something that changed from middle school to high school because I would say now I watch a whole lot more film and actually know football.
Speaking of watching film and stuff like that, what does a day or week in the life of an Oakland quarterback look like?
Well, we got practice Monday through Thursday. So first we gotta deal with that. School, gotta take school serious. That's how colleges really reach out. First of all, besides your athletic ability, they worry about your grades. So I make sure to keep them good. And then besides mentally preparing myself for the game, I just try and I get some lifts in during the week every day, and then just try and prepare. Keep my body right, keep my mind right, and really just be at a peace of mind before we play the game, and so I can be confident and feel good before we play.
So, yeah, I've never heard anybody say that the grades are what they usually look at. Before, is that before film or anything like that? They look at grades.
I would say they're gonna see that they're gonna first interest will probably be athletic ability, but the first question they always ask is, all right, how's his grades? How's he act? Stuff like that. And so for me, luckily, it's always if somebody sees the film and they're like, we like you. They're like, how are your grades? Well, my grades are, I don't want to brag or anything, but they're really good. So I think that's what interests a lot of these Ivy League schools that are talking to me.
Yeah.
Whereas, if some people don't think I have as much ability, but they could grow on me, and they know that my grades are good, they would rather come to somebody like that instead of someone who has like a 2.0 GPA.
Yeah, because then at that point they're not able to play at all.
Yeah. Eligible. Yeah, you're not eligible with a 2.0.
Yeah, you don't. If you can't play, what's the point of having athletic play on the team?
You can't play.
Yeah. Alrighty, speaking of football, all your other activities, do you play any other sports other than football at all?
For the school, no, but by myself, yes. I golf all the time. I love
golf. We're golfing.
I'm a golfer. Can't lie. Last year, golf was probably my favorite sport. Can't even lie. Now this year that's changed. It's back to football. But last year, golf was I would do anything to go golfing last year. I probably will. I will golf on vacation this year, but yeah, organized sports. No, not really. I haven't done anything besides football organized starting in high school.
Did you play anything before football at all?
Yeah, I grew up playing baseball. I should have never really quit baseball, but I did. 8th grade year, I think I stopped playing, and then I used to wrestle. I stopped that during COVID, and then I really never played basketball. I'm not very good at basketball. Can't lie.
I'm not very good at basketball. I've actually never played golf.
Hey, I recommend it to everybody, but it's not really for it. It's hard. I can't lie. I'm not very good, but I love playing.
See, I just can't keep my like. I tried like in the backyard one time with Dad, and apparently you're supposed to keep your arms straight. I just can't. And I don't know
Yeah,
how. Yeah.
it's tough, but once you get it, it's fun. But that goes for every sport, in my opinion. It's
Yeah.
not fun for sure.
Very true. What is it like to get your first touchdown pass in high school? And how'd you get to how'd you get into the game and stuff like that?
My first varsity touchdown was against Siegel my sophomore year. I still remember the play and everything, but I just remember after throwing it, David James Photography did get a video of it. It's the only video I have that he took of me, which is lucky like tragic. But I got hurt a lot last year, so that's why I didn't get any this year. But I just remember I remember throwing it, and I was like, okay, I expect everybody to go crazy, and the crowd was almost silent because we were already up by like 50. So it was low key not what I expected, but it was fun for me though. It was everybody was like hype on the sideline, so that made me feel a little bit better about the crowd being asleep. And then I remember like going home and putting that on my Instagram story or something like that, being really happy about it because I didn't start at that time. But then,
yeah,
this year's first touchdown was a whole lot different. In the first game against Independence, that was also to Kalijah, but that one was a whole lot more live. I remember hearing the crowd when I threw that one, and that was definitely a better first experience.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like with high school crowds, like at Oakland, like if you were to, let's say, you play at Oakland, you have this, always hometown crowd behind you. Everyone and their mother is at the games, like literally. Like I'll be in the stands. Come on, Jason! Come on! Like that's what you'll hear. And then you go to like MTSU games, and there's nobody.
We pulled more people at our games than MTSU did last year, I think.
It feels like it. But it's also something about a high school atmosphere as well. It's just totally different.
It's different for sure, but MTSU's new coach, I think they'll pull a lot of people in there now.
Oh yeah, well the champ might be doing something with MTSU. We've been reaching out to like there's a guy named Mark Owens who's like the head, I think like communication, something like that. And I think we're actually having a phone call with him on like Tuesday and he's gonna get us to like do something. So I don't know, we might be going to games or something, but yeah, we're looking. Yeah. It's looking bright.
Headed in the right direction.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about Coach Mason. I think the players that I've talked to really, really like him. Mm-hmm. So that I'm definitely excited to see what he does, and I think he could be the start of MTSU's like rise, I guess.
I hope the best for Coach Mason. I think he'll do great.
Oh yeah,
great coach, but they're gonna turn it around for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to like Vanderbilt versus Florida game. Like I feel like it was 2018, 2017, whenever Coach Mason was over there, and there was some, with SEC football and college football, it gets heated. And at one point, I don't know what fully happened once again because I was like 10 or whatever it was. And like 6 years later, so it kind of fades a little bit. But something happened, and all of a sudden, all of Vanderbilt's players like just almost shielded Coach Mason, like rallied behind, like in front of him. And I was like, okay, if you're doing that, but this might be for every coach. I was like, especially if you're doing it like at that level, you definitely have some respect for your coach at that point, I would think. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what he does. For sure. Mm-hmm. I was talking to Trey Turk over. He's the punter. Well, yes, he's the punter. We talked to him yesterday, and I was like, "What do you think? Something that he doesn't have, or that he has that other coaches don't have the most, or he's like the best at?" And he said experience, and he's played SEC football. He's played the best opponents, so this is almost like playing FCS teams a little bit. Yeah. What are some players you model your game after?
Well, my favorite player of all time is Johnny Manziel, but I actually I would like used to watch the highlights for every game this year, and then we played Center Grove week 2, and that's when I broke my collarbone, so I kind of stopped watching his highlights after I tried to run around like he did, and it did not work as But I like him. I'm a big fan of Josh Allen too. I really like the Bills for the Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I like the undersized people as well, like Brock Purdy. I like him because
Brock.
he kind of looks like he's small. I'm small. We're
Yeah.
very similar. That he's
true underdog.
Yeah. No, but I like his story, Mr. Irrelevant to Super Bowl quarterback. That's big.
Yeah, and then he ends up in the Super Bowl. Yeah, unbelievable. Do you like Kyler Murray at all?
I like him because we got the same name. I think he's good, and we used to be around the same size, except he's like 200 pounds. I'm not 200 pounds. Now I'm taller than him, so it's low-key cool. But he's we're a different style. He can run a whole lot better than I can, and obviously he can throw. But
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as much of a runner as that. But I do like Kyler Murray. A lot of respect to him.
Yeah, he also knows how to delete his Instagram pictures, I think, too. Alrighty. Has your dad ever considered moving to like the next level, like college football at all?
I think he definitely considers it for sure, but he's he doesn't really focus on that until he wants to focus on this year alone.
Mm-hmm.
He's always wanted to coach me all throughout high school. So, I mean, now in the near future, I think he definitely could maybe go. I think he could go wherever he wanted. I think he'd be great no matter what college he's at.
Yeah.
But sometimes he told me he doesn't like college because you lose too much. And I told him, well, just win like you do here and you'll be fine. But there's a lot that goes into college coaching, but I think he definitely could do it. And I think he would if the right opportunity arises. And I think he would do great if he did it.
Yeah, whenever the MTSU job opened up, I was like, I wonder who's gonna take this. And my dad was like, would you think Coach Kevin Creasy would possibly go after that? Did he ever consider that at all? Possibly?
I mean,
whenever it opened up?
He had people telling him to take it, but he was kind of just like I don't think he ever really considered it because he didn't really think he would get it. And he's got one more year left with me, so he wants to. I know he wants to stay for one more year at least. But in the near future, who knows? He might pop out at NTSU. You never know. Might pop out any college.
Yeah, we would love to see it, but Oakland would definitely miss him. But whatever's the best for Coach Creasy would definitely be awesome. What should we expect from Oakland in the near future? Like facilities, what should we expect from Oakland? You think?
Well,
state championships, whatever.
The turf has been nice. We got the turf redone in the indoor like 2 years ago. I think the turf out on the field was 2020. I think. So we got a lot of new stuff low key. Our weight room looks nice. Our locker room's looking nice. We got a lot of jerseys. Got a lot of equipment. I think we're gonna get different varieties of football this year. We're switching it up a little bit. But besides that, I think we'll have a solid team this year. I don't want to be too high or too low on us, but I think we can be solid. We got some holes to fill. Everybody's got to get better for sure.
Yeah.
But, I hope to make it back to Chattanooga for sure, and hopefully bring it home this year.
Yeah, I was gonna go to that game, but we had gotten free Predators tickets, and I couldn't pass. So, I'm almost glad I didn't come because if you guys don't know, we didn't pull it out, and it also was raining.
I cannot blame you. That the weather was awful.
It was a true death that day.
Yeah, terrible.
Speaking of solid team, who's number 17 on Oakland?
DeJuan Morris. We call him Duda. That's my guy.
Okay.
He's different.
He's got offers from I've seen his Instagram. Get him on.
It feels like wherever that guy wants to go, he's gonna go. He's one of them ones, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I was watching a few plays. I think he posted on his Instagram, and I was like, I think it was in Florida. I was leaving Florida. We had gone to Gainesville and Tallahassee on a little trip to see family, and then it was Dwayne Morris. Is it Morris?
Yeah, Morris.
Okay, Dwayne Morris, Florida visit, and I was like, golly.
Yeah, he's been to a lot of places. I know the other day like a couple weeks ago. Me and him were at church together, and he was like, "Hold on, I gotta step out for a second and take a phone call."
Nick Saban's calling.
I was like, "Who is that?" He's like, "Oh, it's USC. They just."
Oh my gosh! He did not say it like that.
Normal conversation for you, I guess.
Just USC, you know.
Yeah, no, but he's humble for sure. I don't wanna make it sound like he's like acting like this stuff is normal.
Oh yeah.
He gets a lot of attention from those guys, but he 100% deserves it, and he's more humble than anybody else that I know. So.
Yeah, well, we would love to get him on. We've been trying to DM him. He's ghosting us. He's ghosting us.
He probably does have a lot of people in his DMs, though. To be fair, he probably does. But you know, I could talk to him. I don't really know what he's doing right now. He's probably there's no telling where he's at right now, but. You know, whenever it breaks over, I could definitely talk to him and see.
Yeah, he's a senior next year, right?
Yeah, he's in my grade.
Gotcha. Did he play on the middle school team?
No. He just transferred here last year.
It's always those transfers. Jordan James transferring in. Now he's at Oregon. Goodness.
Yeah, I saw him the other day. That dude's huge. He's huge.
Bro's a beast. He's a beast. I remember going to Oakland games and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was watching the one time that we went to Mississippi. Might not have been the one time. We went to Mississippi and played whatever team it was down there. And I was watching. It was like Jordan James' senior season. And I was watching. He just broke away. And I was like, that dude has some speed.
Yeah, he's a baller for sure. He's gonna have a great year this year.
Oh yeah, I saw one thing. It was like an Instagram post, and it was like upcoming players that are gonna be top in the NCAA. It said Jordan James on there, and I was like, I believe it.
That's a fact. He's gonna make an impact this year for sure.
He's gonna have 99 overall in NCAA.
Hey, he in my NCAA, he is a 99.
do you are you much of a gamer?
Well, I was, and then low-key, I have not played the game in forever. And I usually bring it like on trips and stuff. Didn't even bring it on the trip. So low-key, I've been away from the game for like 2 months, 3 months.
From NCAA or just gaming in general?
Any game period. NCAA too. The last time I played NCAA was like a month ago, but you know, I do have it revamped. So.
Oh, you got the revamp, dude. I had the revamped at one point, and then I think. But I wasn't able to play. Like I had to sim it because I don't have a huge PC or anything.
Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption, but we have a big announcement. We have our first partnership with Buddy Allen Carpeting. Buddy Allen says this: we've made it easier to get the hardwood, carpet, and waterproof flooring you love from the local flooring store you trust. Visit our showroom at 2405 Lemon Pike, or we'll bring flooring samples to your home. It's that easy. Visit BuddyAllenCarpet1.com today and get up to 18 months free interest financing. That's BuddyAllenCarpet1.com.
I got to get revamped for me, and no, it's so fun, definitely.
Yeah, with the updated teams and stuff like that, and you can like change like the conference names too, right?
Yeah, you can. There's so much you can do on that.
I'm so excited for the new NCAA. I saw one thing. It was like they showed pictures of the Missouri stadium on the game, and it was nuts. It was so clear on the pictures.
Yeah, the only thing bad about the graphics about revamped is the graphics.
They're just not. Can't you get like certain helmets or something like that? Or you can get like updated helmets. I think we have to get more stuff.
I know the way I've got it. I've got updated helmets. I got turf tape on there, and I think that's about as far as we've got.
So, are we? So I'm guessing we're getting the new NCAA whenever it comes out.
Absolutely. The only reason I'm buying a PS5 is because of that.
We might have to get a 1v1. Isaiah.
We can do it.
Okay, we will set it up. We will set it up. We're gonna have to upload it to the Champ YouTube. Alright, do you have a favorite NFL team?
The Bills, Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen fan.
Okay, so we're a fan of players and a fan of the team.
Yeah, I am more of a players guy, but I am a Bills fan. But If you tell me to name 10 Bills players right now, I probably would not be able to. So like, I'm not as mafia as some New Yorkers are, but I do support.
Bro, hey, Bills fans? I don't know, man.
They're crazy.
They're built different.
They are. That's facts.
We need Bills fans before Oakland games. Dude, that'd be something.
Oakland student section needs to take some notes. Look at the Bills.
Yeah, just bring out like the tables. Instead of tables, it's desks. That probably wouldn't be the best of ideas, other than maybe don't take the desk out of Oakland.
Might get in some trouble.
We might get in some trouble, as long as they don't find the Instagram with the Oakland Mafia jumping on tables.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change that. Change the Barstool name.
Alrighty, if you weren't playing quarterback, what position would you or want to play?
Well, I would love to be like really tough at it'd be tough. It would be nice to be like tough at corner or something, but I can never play defense. Definitely not corner at least. But offense, I would love to play receiver. Receiver would be so fun. I used to play receiver, and I really enjoyed it. So I think if I switched, I would go back to receiver. But running back would be really fun too. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've always wanted to play running back, but I never have because I'm low key kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking it up this year though. This is as fast as I've ever been.
Really? What have you done anything to get faster at all, or what type of stuff have you been doing?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I did have surgery after the state game. After breaking my collarbone again. So for that,
you broke it in the state game.
Yeah. So after that, for the first 2 months, all I could do was legs, and my legs are they're not huge, but compared to what they were, I used to have pencil legs. Now they're getting a little bit bigger. But I started squatting heavy, leg press, doing a lot of stuff at Golds, and I think that really helped make me faster. I was lifting heavier, and my legs got so much bigger. So I think that's why I'm fast.
I didn't know you re-broke it.
Yeah. No, I broke it at state game too.
Dang, so
unfortunate.
So state game really killed you.
Yeah. No, state game was horrible.
It rained, we lost, and you broke your collarbone.
Yeah. It was. I literally said that walking off the field.
Oh my goodness. Wait, who was the backup quarterback, or who came in?
Patrick. Patrick did fine though. We were switching the whole game for most of the game. So I mean, he didn't really have a lot that he could have done though. I mean, the game was practically over anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one video. It was Houston's on the rise in top Tennessee high school sports or something like that. Which apparently they're not from Houston, in case you guys are wondering. Just like Oakland isn't in Oakland, California as well. Favorite college football team?
Yeah, I actually don't have one. I just like watching people. I support a lot of people that played at Oakland. So I watch Oregon a lot just to watch Jordan.
Yeah.
I watch Miami when Isaiah's playing.
I
watch FIU when I get the channel to see AP. But I mean, besides that, I don't really have a favorite team. I like watching Washington a lot though. That sounds kind of bad because I just said I watched Oregon, but I like Michael Penix's game. I like Kalen DeBoer's offense, so I enjoyed watching when I would turn them on. So
are we gonna be watching Bama this year? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would definitely be watching Bama a little bit more.
I think that first game is definitely gonna be on the top list of most viewed for sure.
Yeah, hey, Bama. I like Bama too. I just I like Jalen Milroe, but I wish they would start Ty Simpson. I like that guy. That's the guy I modeled my game after too.
Oh yeah, what's the? He's not the guy that left to go play lacrosse, is he?
No. Ty's from Martin, Tennessee. He's from a small school in Martin.
Oh really?
Yeah, but no, that's my guy. He's good, and I would love to model my game after him too.
Favorite stadium you've ever played in?
Shoot, that's a good question. I mean,
you don't have to have the exact name.
I like Chat Stadium. The best environment that I've ever played in, besides the Oakland Lipscomb game, was Maryville my freshman year. That was a different environment for sure.
Mm-hmm. Did we end up winning that game?
Yeah, 2020. It was Jordan's senior year. I remember we played there 2022. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That stadium was rocking. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's so atmosphere. Like every person that we've had on this, every player we've had on this podcast, they're like, it's not how big the stadium is; it's the atmosphere.
Yeah,
So,
that's facts. That's 100% true.
pre-game music. Are we listening to pre-game music?
Absolutely. It low-key depends on who we're playing and how important it is, but I usually like to listen to like slower, calmer stuff, and then right before game time, that's really when I like turn it up, start listening to like louder stuff, more rap stuff. But once 3:30 hits, time for pregame meal and stuff. If I'm not like chatting with the offense, I'm usually listening to something slow.
Mm-hmm. So we're building it up, and then we're crashing. We're crashing back down.
For sure.
Already. Speaking of food, what are we eating before a game?
It's really whatever team meal is, and usually it's like slim chicken, so it's not a bad meal. But if I could eat if I could eat Chipotle before every game, oh my gosh, I would love that. That'd be amazing. I love Chipotle. They should give me an NIL for sure.
They should give you an NIL. Do any Oakland players have any like NIL stuff like lined up at all?
I think DeJuan does, and then I don't know if anybody else does, but I would have to like get back to you on that because I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's already starting like in high school, and before you know, it's gonna be freshmen getting the NIL stuff.
Probably like a freshman from like Texas or something.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I literally wouldn't be surprised at what. Not at all. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Florida. I love Florida. Can't even lie.
So right where you are.
I don't know about where I'm at. It's not as fun where I'm at, but
it's raining.
Yeah. No, but I like Florida. Or somewhere on the beach, like South Carolina would be good. But I also like Tennessee. Like no hate to Tennessee at all. I like Tennessee. I'll probably be here for a while before I move to Florida if I do actually pursue that.
Yeah, Florida definitely has some fun stuff over there. The beach, obviously being the leading factor, I would think.
Yeah.
We know you've had a lot of teammates that have gone to big schools. You, like you said, you got some connections. What is the most famous person in your contacts list, other than us?
Well, shoot, that's a good question. I mean, like, I know I have Ty Simpson's number.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
I have his number. I mean, I have Jordan's number, I think.
How'd you get Ty Simpson's number?
I mean, I know his dad. His dad's the head coach at Martin. I talk to Martin sometimes. And
okay.
One of my closest friends plays at Martin, so like I know a lot of people. My dad's friends with him, so we're gonna train together and something. And
oh, sick!
It will happen sometime though. But yeah, Woody Washington that plays for Oklahoma.
Oh, Woody. Yeah, I know. We tried to reach out to Woody at one point.
Yeah,
so
he's probably got a lot of people in his DMs too.
Oh yeah.
Him, Jacoby Stevens, I have his number. But it's really just like Oakland players, but like not Oakland players. It's like Ty Simpson. He's famous, but not anything crazy. I don't think. I know celebs. I'm trying to look right now, but I don't see anybody that is like more famous than them.
Yeah. Well, if Ty Simpson wants to come on the champ, we got him. We will take him super quickly.
Yeah, we don't text a lot, but I mean, I've texted him a little bit. He's texting me back, so like, you know, I know him. We're I mean, I don't know if we're friends. We're like, we have talked before. Like,
we're friends, but we're not friends.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's friends with me.
Yeah. I don't know if he's my friend, but I would.
You don't know if you're his friend. Alright, you were speaking about Slim Chickens. What is your favorite food / place? I'm guessing Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Chipotle? Okay. What are you getting at Chipotle?
Chicken bowl, brown rice, double chicken, brown rice, cheese, sour cream, pico guacamole. I think I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. But something around. Oh, black beans. Yeah, that's it. That's my order.
That's your order. Okay. If you guys want to be built like Kyler, that's what you get whenever you go to Chipotle. Write it down, people. Speaking of people, speaking of people listening, what do you want to say to anybody listening to the Champ podcast right now?
I mean, hey, the most important thing, in my opinion, in my great life advice, in my opinion, is just put your trust in God, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the only life advice I really have right now. I'm sorry about echo. I'm walking through like hallways right now.
You're good.
But yeah, I don't really have a lot to say. But if I'm gonna say anything, might as well say that. I think that's great life advice. Just put your trust in Him, man.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably the best life advice you could definitely give out there. We nailed that one. All right, we're kind of wrapping this up. You want to shout out anybody? Shout out Coach Creasy, anybody?
Hey, hey, shout out. Hey, it's really just shout out everybody that's been there. Like, anybody that's been there for me, you've been there. So shout out to you. You know who you are.
Alrighty, well that's kind of what we got. Any final words for the Champ listeners?
I mean, hey, thank you for having me on.
Loved it. Appreciate you coming on. Definitely some more funny stories coming on your way. If you ever want to come on again, literally just text us and we can get set up.
Oh yeah, hey, you let me know whenever. Definitely during the season, we'll have to get one. Spring's coming up. We'll have to get one during spring, summer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, I'll talk to you guys whenever. Just let me know. I have to find a day, but
oh yeah,
love being on here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely reach out to Coach Creasy. We got to get on the sideline.
Oh yeah, hey, gotta get you throwing the balls in for me.
Hey, I can help you warm up. I don't know if I'll be able to catch it because of your rocket arm, but I might like tap it and then like kind of bounce it over to the other person, other quarterback. I got you.
That's what we got receivers for.
Yeah, that's what. I'll be the person that transfers the ball over to the quarterback.
Yeah. You can do that.
They'll flip it over to me. It'll be like an assembly line. Alrighty, well, we appreciate you coming on. Kyler, have a great rest of your day. We the champs. Peace.